Traveling is too expensive, and that is the biggest travel myth we have heard. It does not have to cost a fortune. Not when you travel right, travel light, and travel cheap. Why waste money when there are so many cheapest countries to travel to? Let's look ahead to 2022. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get most informative and amazing videos. Here are the top 5 cheapest countries to travel in 2022. These countries are full of culture, history, natural beauty, and they can all be explored on a backpacker budget. Number 5. Cambodia. Southeast Asia is a notoriously cheap area to visit. Cambodia is probably the cheapest country to visit in Southeast Asia. A hostel in Cambodia can cost as little as $4 per night, and you can get a full meal for $1. Cambodia's main geographical features are the low-lying central plain that includes the Tonle Sap Basin and lower Mekong River, food plains, and the Basak River Plain, surrounded by mountain ranges to the north, east, and the southwest and south. The central lowlands extend to Vietnam to the southeast. It is also incredibly beautiful and filled with art, history, flavorful food, religious architecture, and mind-blowing natural landscapes. Top things to do in Cambodia include visiting the magnificent ancient Khmer temples in Siem Reap and touring the museums and palaces in the capital city of Phnom Penh. Number 4. Morocco. As far as African countries go, Morocco is one of the most affordable. It's not as cheap as Southeast Asia, but it's still overall one of the cheapest countries to visit if you can avoid the tourist traps. For example, Marrakesh is a chaotic and colorful city in Morocco. Most travelers visit here to explore the massive Medina and to book tours in the Sahara deserts or the Atlas Mountains. Marrakesh can be very cheap if you buy your food at local eateries instead of tourist restaurants in Jemaa el-Fna. The main tourist square, hostels around Morocco generally cost between $8 to $10, and tours are affordable as well. Be sure to check out the blue city of Chefchaouen, the beaches along the west coast, and of course, the mountains and the desert. Number 3. Nicaragua. If you're living in the USA and you'd like to travel somewhere cheap, Central America is the place to go. From the low prices of food, accommodation, and activities to the short and cheap flights to get there, Central America has some of the cheapest countries to visit from the USA. Nicaragua is a gorgeous country. Most travelers tend to congregate near San Juan del Sur, a party beach town, or in the towns of Leon, Managua, and Granada. Popular things to do in Nicaragua include hiking and sandboarding on volcanoes, admiring the Spanish colonial architecture in the cities, and surfing at the remote beaches. Number 2. Bolivia. As one of the cheapest countries to visit in 2022, Bolivia is a favorite among backpackers and budget travelers. You can travel around Bolivia for US $20 a day if you eat at a local restaurant and stay in hostels. The country is very traditional, so you'll get to see the real South American way of life. Highlights in Bolivia include the surreal landscape of Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, and the blue waters of Lake Titicaca, the world's highest navigable body of water. For a real adventure, venture off to the tourist trail and visit remote local villages or hike in the Amazon jungle. Number 1. Bulgaria. Many people don't think of Europe as a super cheap place to visit. Scandinavia is extremely expensive, but most of Western Europe is quite pricey as well. But Eastern Europe is often just as cheap as Central America or Southeast Asia. Bulgaria is actually one of the cheapest countries to visit in Europe. It's not very touristy, so the locals are extremely welcoming. In Sofia, the Bulgarian capital city, locals host daily free walking tours to tourists so they can teach you all about their culture and history. Hostels in Bulgaria cost around $5 to $9 per night, and you can treat yourself to an amazing meal at a nice restaurant for less than $20. Bulgaria has lots of amazing historical architecture as well as natural beauty, so I think it should be on more people's travel bucket list. Which of these countries would you like to visit? Be sure to mention in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for most amazing and informative videos.